Yep.
Okay. Welcome, everybody. We're so happy to be here this Sunday.
Morning.
Kyle and Jeffrey, you're welcome to come up front and sing this first song with us.
We're going to sing Lift Our Hearts in Praise.
Lift our hearts and pray. So let's stand up. Let's lift the energy in this room. Let's hear those beautiful voices. Early in the morning, when I rise,
Nice.
I lift my hands in praise because I'm alive. There we go. And late at night, when I lay down, I lift my heart in praise for the love I found. And I sing, ooh, 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 for the love I found. Beautiful. Early in the morning, when I rise, I lift my hands in praise because I'm alive. And late at night, when I lay down, I lift my heart in praise for the love I found. And I sing, ooh, 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 for the love I found, for the love I found, for the love I found. Good job, good job. Give yourselves a hand.
Good morning. Ms. Jeanene Cummings.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning, Greg.
You probably noticed that I am not Reverend Terry. I found a better way to wake up than coffee this morning when at 7 o'clock my phone said, "Not feeling so well, could you do a lesson?" Fortunately, I didn't get that till about 7:20, and by then, Jeanene and Reverend Terry had worked out a taize service, so I was off the hook. I probably could have winged it, but
Of course you could. Of course.
but I don't have to now. But I do get to light the Christ candle. Good for me. The Christ candle, of course, is reflective of the Christ light that shines in all of us at all times. Please join me in prayer. We come together as a spiritual family to celebrate the Christ light that shines in each one of us. We are blessed with an abundance in our lives and pray for those who may be experiencing lack at this time, be it housing, health, or simply a lack of consciousness. We are grateful for the wisdom of those who lead lives that are making our world a better place for all. And we embrace the truth that the Spirit of God lives in each of us so that we may live lives that reflect the model of our way shower, Jesus taught us. Together we hold a vision of a world transformed by love and kindness, and that is being transformed by a spiritual awakening. We don't just think those thoughts, but are active in our work for others who are less fortunate. We maintain our strength in the face of challenges, and we celebrate our successes. We say yes to the joy that invites us in moments in our lives, and we are mindful of these blessings. For all these gifts and more that we receive, we are grateful and say thank you, God.
Thank you, God.
Thank you, God.
Now, you don't have to stand back up. It is a little warm in here, but I need all of your enthusiasm. All night, all day, angels are watching over me, my Lord. All night, all day, angels watching over me. Sun is setting in the west, angels are watching over me, my Lord. Sleep, my child, and take your rest. Angels watching over me. I said all night, all day. angels watching over me, my Lord. All night, all day, angels watching over me. Now I lay me down to sleep, angels watching over me, my Lord. Pray the Lord my soul to keep, angels watching over, sing it out, all night, all day, angels watching over me, my Lord. All night, all day, angels watching over me.
Ah, listen to
Nice.
you. Good job, good job.
Good morning again. Now I have my worship assistant hat on. I want to welcome each and every one of you to our spiritual home. And Reverend Terri, if you are watching, we wish you the best and get well quickly. And all of you at home, welcome to our spiritual home. In this place, we acknowledge that the land and the water is the original territory of the Stachos and other indigenous tribes. The Stachos people are of the Squaxin Island tribe. The water, the mountains, the trees, the land, everything here is imbued with their spirit. At this time, I want to invite Lisa Petrich, our youth ed director, and is David here today?
He is. He's probably setting up.
Okay, I'm going to welcome Lisa, our youth ed teacher, and the youth. Please come forward for our youth lesson today.
Good morning. Oh, welcome everybody. Good morning. Glad you're here today. We're talking again about persistence. Persistence. Who remembers what persistence is? And thank you, Karen. Karen is actually teaching and helping out today. What is persistence? Do we remember? Does anybody remember what is persistence? Maybe? No? Anybody out there want to tell us something that persistence is? Stick-to-itiveness. Keep trying. Keep trying. I remember. Do you guys remember this book? Oh, Oscar, hold that book way up for us. Hold that book way up. Do you remember that book? Thank you, Oscar. Well, we've got the little butterfly that could. Is what we're reading today, and we're talking about persistence and how we have to stick with it. And remember, with that little engine that could, he had to say what? I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, in order to get through those trying times, in order to get through those hard hurdles. I've got a quote today. It says, "Perhaps the butterfly is proof that you can go through a great deal of darkness and still become something beautiful." Still go through that darkness. And sometimes that darkness for this little butterfly is migration and having to stick with it to get to where he needs to be. Because think about how they have to do that in order to get thousands of miles south when they migrate. It's a pretty interesting story. Now, I've got some friends who are doing something similar, and I'm just giving a shout out to Aspen and Jen Taft. They are teachers at my school, and they are bicycling, taking a bike from Washington State to Maine. Biking from what now? That is some stick-with-itness, isn't it? I don't know if I have that much stick-with-itness in me, but boy, oh boy, I am so impressed. I'm watching their journey on their daily blog. They've been going through some really hard times this week, and they've had some beautiful experiences, and they're still sticking with it. So I'm so grateful for their example of stick-with-itness, and I know we're going to learn more about it today, too. So our affirmation is, I use persistence to face my challenges and reach my goals. Everybody together. I use persistence to reach my challenges and reach my goals. You had it, I didn't. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lisa.
All right,
And
good
Karen
job.
and David.
We are walking in the light, in the light, in the light. We are walking in the light of God. In the light, 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 in the light of God.
How wonderfully appropriate. When I got that text from Reverend Terri, my first thought was, I think I can, I think I can. then I didn't have to, so I went, oh, good. I always like to remind you that it's your generosity from your prosperity consciousness and your conscious contributions that makes all of the programs possible. Our youth ed program, our lessons, our music program, everything. So on behalf of the entire community, I want to thank you for your prosperity consciousness and your conscious contributions. Our community's commitment to ourselves and others brings us together and makes our world a healthier and safer place for all. So at this time, as we prepare for the daily word, Sue Houseman will be reading the daily word today, and the prayer team invites you to join me in affirming that all of the prayer requests have already been answered. Want to come forward? Yeah. I can hold it for you.
Good morning. Is that right? Okay. So the daily word today is reflection. The affirmation, I reflect the brilliant light of God. God, the one presence and power in the universe, is expressing through all people, the natural world, and all other aspects of life. If I ever doubt the presence of God, I need only behold the world around me. The light of God is being reflected in the kind words and acts of people, in the beauty and magnificence of nature, and in life's grand rhythms and minuscule movements. I too reflect the brilliance of God, my ideas, dreams, and all I do to make my mark on the world are just some of the ways the divine expresses uniquely as me. Living from my divinity, I bring more of God's light into the world. And the quote is, and all of us, seeing the glory of the Lord as though reflected in a mirror, are transformed into the same image from one degree of glory to another. And if you'd like to say the affirmation with me, reflection, I reflect the brilliant light of God. Thank you.
This is the time in our service where we affirm our statement of faith, and I encourage you to affirm it mindfully, thinking about the value that what we were talking about here. So join me together with there is only one presence. Together, please. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life. God the good, all power, presence, and wisdom. It is in God that I live, move, and have my being. And as I mentioned earlier, today's service will be a taize service, and I will now turn it over to Jeanene, Steve, and Terry.
We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love.
Mr. Steve Mazeppa, Terry Charles, I'm Jeanene Cummings.
And we're going to go right into the taize service. And what this is going to look like, what you're going to do to participate with us is listen to some reading, and then we'll have some silence for reflection, and then we will go right into song, and that's how it's going to continue throughout the service. Some of you, many, I think all of you here have experienced the taize before, so we will start with agree with God and be at peace. In this way, good will come to you. We command our minds to come into agreement as we begin our prayer time. Breathing, centering, slowing, and attending, we prepare heart and mind to realize our unity with God. Every heartbeat is in agreement, and every thought in unity. Thank you for lowering the lights. I relax into stillness and peace. Turning inward, becoming still from within, I relax my hold on thoughts and emotions. My body and brain respond to the command of my word. I agree with divine peace, by which each of my concerns softens. In the presence of peace, I experience a deep peace.
Let's place a hand on our heart. We take a nice deep breath.
Some silence.
Oh, yeah, let's do silence. That's fine. We bow our heads as we come together in peace. Sing with us if you know it. We bow our heads as we come together in peace. Let's do it one more time. We bow our heads as we come together in peace.
I thrive in the healing stream of divine life. I agree with God, the source of eternal vitality. Whenever I feel weak or unwell, I turn to life. I agree with an ever-flowing stream of life, continually renewing and blossoming in every way. I celebrate my capacity to heal and to thrive each day, nourishing my divine life.
I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Sing with us. With every breath I breathe, I'm coming home. We feel that in our body. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm heading straight to love. I'm coming home. Let's build that volume even bigger. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. With every breath I breathe, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm heading straight to love. I'm coming home. Let's do it nice and reverent. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. With every breath I breathe, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm heading straight to love. I'm coming home.
God is my strength. Therefore, I am strong. Whenever the winds of challenge or change blow, I am able to stand steady and stable, for God is my strength. I agree with spiritual strengths as I persist in knowledge that I am always grounded in God. I am strong, stable, courageous, and tenacious.
Faith, come home to our hearts, here and now, here and now, here and now. Let's sing it out. Faith, come home to our hearts, here and now, here and now, here and now. Even bigger. Faith, come home to our hearts, here and now, here and now, here and now. Faith, come home to our hearts, here and now, here and now, here and now, here and now.
Centered in God, my hopes and dreams blossom. I agree with God and my God nature. By the power of divine abundance, I am able to notice and appreciate the good that is in front of me. By the power of plenty, I peacefully and passionately pursue my dreams.
The will of my heart is to be open constantly. The will of my heart, sing it out with us, is to be open constantly. Let's do it even bigger. Feel this. The will of my heart, beautiful, is to be open constantly. One more time. The will of my heart is to be open constantly. It is to be open constantly.
I live in the harmony of divine love. Through times of joy and sorrow, I rely upon divine love flowing from within. I agree with the love that is God, the love that is my God nature to extend compassion, kindness, unity, and harmony in every circumstance. As I agree with divine love, I am the pure and powerful gift of love in the world.
We take a nice deep breath. And if we're the gift to the world, then we can show the world just who we are.
I can show the world just who I am, who I am, who I am. I can show the world just who I am and feel safe and feel free. And feel safe and feel free. Feel safe and feel free. And feel safe and feel free. Feel safe and feel free.
Let's get even louder.
And you can show the world just who you are.
That's right.
Who you are, who you are. You can show the world just who you are and feel safe and feel free.
Sing it out.
You may stand if you
Feel
want.
safe and feel free. Feel safe and feel free. And feel safe and feel free. Feel safe and feel free.
And we as unity,
We can show the world just who we are, who we are, who we are. We can show the world just who we are and feel safe and feel free. And feel safe and feel free. Feel safe and feel free. And feel safe and feel free. Feel safe and feel free.
let's do it one more time.
And feel safe and feel free. Feel safe and feel free. And feel safe and feel free. Feel safe and feel free.
In unity with God and with one another, we are in a state of agreement. We agree with the good that becomes possible by recognizing and claiming the powerful peace, life, strength, abundance, and love that is God. May we each live into our claim throughout the days ahead as a blessing in the world. Please join us in singing Surely the Presence.
Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I can feel his mighty power and her grace. I can hear the rush of angels' wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I can feel his mighty power her grace. I can hear the brush of angels' wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place.
Thank you, Terry.
Thank you to Jeanene, Steve, and Terry for bringing us our taize service today. Thank you so much. As you all know, you are not here by coincidence, but by divine appointment, and we're glad that you kept that appointment with us today. This is the time in our service where we like to greet those who might be newcomers to Unity or visitors. Do we have anyone visiting from another Unity ministry today? Anybody on the road visiting us in Olympia today? Do we have any people who are newcomers? Maybe you're here for the first or the second or the third time. Anybody in that group? Anybody raise your hand for that one? We're all veterans, okay. In that case, we are going to welcome each other from your seat. And let's make sure that we welcome those at home and each other. So, was that a call to action that I just heard? What was that?
I heard that.
At this time, I'd like to ask the ushers to come forward. And you all know that there are many ways to give at Unity of Olympia. We are hoping to increase the auto-giving program, which is available online. It's a really great way to do this. You just put in your name and your bank account or your credit card number, and each month your conscious contribution will come to the church without your having to think about it. So one of the goals of the board is to really look toward making more of the people participate in the auto program. So just give it a thought. If you need any help, you can talk to the board members for more information. Meanwhile, no matter how you choose to consciously contribute to the church, I ask you to take your gift into your mind, your heart, your hand, whatever it may be, and let us bless it with divine love. Together, please. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Open to the sacred richness of our infinite source, we as Unity of Olympia joyfully co-create unlimited prosperity right now. Thank you, God.
Today I'm grateful. Today I'm grateful. Today I'm grateful for every little thing. Today I'm grateful. Today I'm grateful. Grateful for just what this day will bring. And it's an honor to give so freely. It's an honor to give with love. 'Cause today we're grateful. Today we're grateful. Today we're grateful for every little thing. Today we're grateful. Today we're grateful. Grateful for just what this day will bring. Forever grateful for just what this day will bring.
I always think of this moment as a celebration of our prosperity, that we are able to give and support not just the church, but others. Let's bless our offerings for today. Thank you, God, for the prosperity that we live, and thank you for our consciousness to share it, not only with our immediate community here at Unity, but with our greater community, with the whole community, knowing that our gifts will go out into the world to do the good that we look for, hope for, and live for. For all of this and more, we say thank you, God. Together, please. Thank you, God, and so it is.
Hey, Greg, I have a joke for the congregation. Now, this is true. I was given this joke moments before service, and then the service started, and then the daily word happened. What was the daily word? Reflection. Reflection. And so, here's your joke. Where do bad rainbows go? Prism. It's a light sentence. It gives them time to reflect.
Who says church is boring? Like, come on. Well, it was a little chaotic this morning trying to get things put together, so I did not bring one of the bulletins up, but with the bulletins, there's a lot of information about what is happening here at Unity of Olympia, and even if you don't have that bulletin, you can go to unityofolympia.org. Many, many activities are happening. And if you are relatively new to Olympia and want more information about our classes, you can find it there. You can also sign up. Last of all, if your address information is not updated, you can also use that form to update your information. The other thing I didn't do is find out if there's a prayer team member praying at the end of the service. Is there a prayer team member praying today? Not today, okay. You have to pray on your own. It's good to practice.
Prayer boxes.
The prayer boxes are always present, and you can put your prayers in there. And I hope that all of you know that when you put your prayers into the prayer box, our prayer team does, in fact, pray with that. And then it is sent to Silent Unity, where it is included in prayers there for 30 days. Okay, let's see. Oh, today, a couple things. Okay, now, my third hat of the day. You ready for my third hat? I've been the faux Reverend Terry. I've been the real platform assistant. Now I am your chair. If you don't know that, I am the chair of the board. And one of the things that the council is now doing is that we are reporting back to make sure that everyone is fully informed. Our treasurer, Diana Airy, and I will be alternating speaking from the podium, and we'll also be alternating writing articles for the newsletter. So this month, Diana has submitted a letter for an article for the newsletter, and I'm the guy in the front. Next month, it'll be the opposite. So I do want you to know that the council has recently completed 9 hours of training. This included really becoming more familiar with the bylaws, about the concept of holacracy, which is the way that we actually run our meetings now. If you are not familiar with holacracy, run for the council next year, and you will become... You'll learn a lot about holacracy. It's quite an interesting thing. We're also working on the action steps that we are taking for our community values. So this is in part because we are slowly transforming our council meetings, our board meetings, into meetings of leadership. Quite frankly, many of our meetings in the past have been like a business meeting. We take care of business. And actually, you did not elect us to be business people. You elect us to be the leaders of your community. And so we are slowly moving into a place where we're handling more and more of the business of the church online before we come to the meeting so that we have more time to talk about leadership of the church. So I hope that is helpful for you to know what's happening. Again, you will be updated every other month by me, and in between months by Diana. And of course, if you ever have questions about anything happening on the board, I hope that you will approach us. If you have comments, questions, please feel free to do so. The flowers today are provided by Addie Robinson. Thank you, Addie. And you all know that I get to pick who gets the flowers. How cool is that? So today I want to honor a volunteer who has served in many capacities. She has been on the council, she's been the council chair, she's been many different things. She also, she runs the camera back there. And at the risk of sounding, what's the right word? Like a little nepotism here. You all know who it's going to, right? Hope I scored some points with that one.
I think you did. I think you did. You notice they perfectly match her outfit. They had to go to her.
Well, for a guy, this is amazing. I actually noticed that. I know. It's like some guys are conscious every once in a while. You know, we went, wow, that's pretty pink and red. Okay. Anyway, so let's see, is there anything else I need to talk about? I don't think so. So I'm really grateful that that on short notice, really, that our fabulous music team could pull together a taize service. And Reverend Terri, if you were tuned in, we all send you healing thoughts for complete and wonderful health as soon as possible. Take it easy, get better. We will look forward to having you back. I think at this time we're ready for the prayer of protection. Here we go. The light of God surrounds us. We are the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. We are the love of God. The power of God protects us. We are the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. We are the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Those of you at home, thank you so much for joining us. Glad that you were here with us today. And before the song, there is one other announcement, and that is the OU men are meeting today at 12:30 at the Mayan restaurant for our inaugural OU men lunch. So we'll see you there at 12:30, and let's sing.
All right.
Let